Alright, call halayim la Yahal Bashim Yahushai, Bahar Kakwadash. Call halayim la Yahal Bashim Yahushai, Bahar Kakwadash. Giving all praises and glory to Yahal Bashim Yahushai, Bahar Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity. In the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So there's I don't know what it would be called. I guess the pot's heating up because we have a whole I'd say, if you can count them, there's Iran, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Kuwait, all those areas right there. That's the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Maybe the tips of India, because India's right next to Afghanistan. I don't know if I said any other country, but those are the Middle Eastern countries that form the Valley of Judgment, of His judgment, Yahweh Shaphat. And, each one of those nations had something to do with taking us down. They took us into their country as second-class citizens to help build up their empire. That's what they do. And in the United States, they did that shit too. When they took over Native American land and land that would belong to Issachar, or so-called Mexicans. Also, they use your own people against you, and they offer them horses, power, and you can verify that in 2 Kings, I think 18 or 17, when the general from the Assyrian army is talking shit to, I believe it's the kingdom of Hezekiah. I could be wrong, I'm getting my kingdoms mixed up, but he straight up said, I'll give you each a horse and feed it and blah blah blah, take care of it. I just need riders, basically. That's what he said. And if you are scared for your life and you have family and you don't want to see bad things happen to them, like you don't want to see them get raped, killed, or made into fucking slaves, eunuchs, blah blah blah, mutilated, the list goes on. You would join their forces. You would say, give me a horse, I got a writer. And you would join that military power. So, between taking the land that's not yours, taking people that are not yours, straight disrespecting God. See, those are all things that are punishable by death. And just because it's not happening right now, exactly at this moment to you, you'd be thinking, oh, I'm safe. I got it. I'm in the clear. But he's buying his time. What you don't understand is you're in a place that's controlled by his existence. And you don't see it. It'll be and there's a lot of Rob Shockies in the world. These motherfuckers, these rich dudes, these influencers, they don't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They don't even believe in their God, which is not a God at all. You hear these millionaires, and I heard Jeremy Walker say this. In that aspect, I think God is real. So these motherfuckers don't believe. Well, that's fine. There's no skin off my nose, more power for me. But you don't understand what power is, do you? Mr. Walker, Mr. Tate, all you motherfuckers out there doing podcasts, the Joe Rogans, every single one of you. But I know for a fact that if I had a chance to sit down with any one of you and explain things to you, the only ones that would get it are ex-military. And ex-Navy SEALs, that would definitely get it. Because already, soldiers believe in God. And you know why? Because they're all alone out there, fighting some goddamn war. It's none of their motherfucking business. Alone. With nothing. No backup. You know what they do when they're all alone and when they have no backup and their back is against the wall and there's no hope? They pray. And I know this because I hear them say it. I hear them say it on their podcast. Prayers don't have to be like, oh, please get me out here. Prayers can be like that moment. Let's say, okay, this is an easy one because it's true and it happened. So you ever see people dislocate their knees or that femur bone pop out of their fucking knee connection? And then they start screaming. That's real painful. That happened to me a couple years ago on a trampoline in my backyard. It was on my left leg. And the femur bone straight popped out. That fucking was painful. And I was immobilized, so I was on the trampoline mat, just screaming. I let one big scream out, like it was fucking loud. But then I had no other choice but to pray. And I said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but before I said Yahweh, I said Yah. I thought about the word Yahweh, and that bone just went in. You never seen that on any wild world sports, because athletes don't believe. What's the difference between an athlete and a soldier? A soldier's out there doing fucking risky business. I think that's why you would understand. Now back to what I'm saying. That you people don't believe. That's not the first miracle that's been a blessing to me. I'll tell you about another one. So my son, my 18-year-old, Yaramia, oh boy, like, I'm glad he's out of fucking school, but god damn, man, his teacher would give us problems and problems and problems. And while he was talking one day, I was like, why don't you just let him pass? And then he said, you know what, I'm just gonna let you pass. That's two. There was plenty before, miracles that I didn't deserve, but the Lord saw fit to give me. And there's gonna be more. But this is what I'm saying, you rich folks. Man, if you got a surplus in your bank account, your faith is real low. Let me tell you right now. Because when you need something real bad, you just go to your bank. Oh, I can get it myself. Oh, I could get it myself. And you think that if all the people believe that there's a God, that they will behave, that they will be good, that they will take care of each other. Well, I'm here to tell you, there's about 144,000 people just like me that do believe in God, and we're going to get incredible strength, incredible power, incredible spiritual abilities. And there's nothing you're going to do to stop us. You will see. Well, at first, let's go through the story. Right? At first, because the scripture says, and those that died in Yahushua HaMashiach will be risen first, right? So let's say I'm out there prophesying like I do, and they roll up on me. They take me to a FEMA camp, and I'm one of the first guys to get the guillotine. My head's clean, lopped off. The Lord might make my head talk like He made John's head talk, and I prophesying for like 4 or 5 days, and that shit'll flip you out. And then the Lord's so powerful, He will bring me back to life, and I'll go pick up my head, put it on, and He might even give me a little tiny power, man, a little tiny fucking power, just a little tiny bit, just enough to destroy a country in Europe. Like, I'm making that comparison so that you understand what kind of power we're going to receive. Let's say I wanted to destroy Ukraine. He could do that because I took that guillotine for Him. You understand? And you people don't understand if you've never been poor. You never had to do something for street cred. You never had that situation. Hey, yo, I'm hurting. I need some help. And then a homie would be like, in his own way, he would thinking he'll help you out, which is really, it is helping you out, but it's kind of wicked. Be like, all right, I got these drugs that need to be moved, and then you'll do it, and then that's how you get your help. You never had to do that. And you don't know about the Holy Spirit. So you don't know about a few things, but you do know that if it is used to control people, people will be in control. But why? Why would they be in control? You're not focusing on the important stuff, because terrible things will happen, and they don't want terrible things to happen. And the only one that can prevent terrible things from happening is Yahushua HaMashiach, the Son of Yahweh. And all you Christians out there, all you religious people out there, you got to get it through your thick fucking skull. He's a dark-skinned man. He's a black man. He's got a fro. He's fucking about 13 feet tall. He's all business. He's all business. Isaiah 47:3 says, "I will not meet you as a man." Although he's first he said he's gonna show your nakedness, uncover the thighs, pass through the rivers, and then all those things that are happening right now, And then he's going to come and he's going to be like, you know, you did this. And in Revelation 1:7 says he will meet thee. You will see him coming in clouds, roughly paraphrasing, even those that pierced him. You're not taking into consideration 2,000 years ago all those miracles that happened. When the Lord died, got killed on the cross, something spectacular happened. A lot of people rose up from the dead. That's where they get zombies from. But you're focused on your thing. You're not really understanding. But I told you guys before, your job is to go into a deep underground military base, a dump, with all your children. You can take your sons, you can take your daughters, but more importantly, take your daughters, because we're going to get them. But the thing is, you're going to have to survive to be judged. Everybody's going to be judged, man. Come on, man. I'm just getting my judgment now. And you would too if you were smart. Like you would be like, you got to take this loan, blah, 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 and make the minimum payments. And then 2 years from now, the loan's forgiven. And you show me how to do it. I'd appreciate that, you know. But I'm trying to tell you how to do it, and you don't appreciate it. That's a big difference. And then, I'm not even mentioning the chariots, bruv. How the fuck you want to say it? The UAPs, baby. You see this backpack on my back? You know, I'm walking. I live about 1.5 miles from work, so I walk. And I think I'm early. Yeah, I'm early. I'm early. So that's another thing, the chariots. And I try to film like this so you can see the sky, just in case one of the chariots pop by. And I have to tell you, I haven't just seen one. I haven't just seen two. I bet you I've seen like about 30. All different shapes, all different sizes. I've seen 2 squadrons, so that's 2 groups. Or possibly, I would say 7 or 8 or 7 or 9. Actually, 3 groups, which are called squadrons, or what would you call it? Legion? Yeah, Legion. So each one of those chariots could destroy the whole world if it wanted to. Destroy countries. You know. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.